Hello sporters. Welcome to Endless Sport Time. Larry Bird was an icon of the 80s, who led the Boston Celtics to 3 titles. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant is a modern scoring master, who helped the Golden State Warriors hang 2 flags, while reigning supreme in the front court. Bird and Durant are the best forwards to play in this game. Larry Bird was not the athletic monster type like his peers. Instead, he used one of the most intense work ethics in NBA history, to hone his skills and become a versatile player, capable of hitting tough shots on every level of the court. He also showed excellent vision, rebounding, and devastating defense in 13 NBA seasons. Bird was a 3-time MVP, and a Hall of Fame inductee for his two-way prowess. Kevin Durant, on the other side, has gone from an uber-athletic rim-slashing wing, who got to racket well as a kid, to one of the best shooters in the league. KD uses a 7'5" wingspan, to pull up an invincible jumper from the floor, and his shooting speed is comparable to that of a video game. Durant also holds an MVP award, and 4 scoring titles. With this awesome introduction of both players, let's get into their statistics, and see who is the better forward. Scoring. Larry Bird is one of the greatest scorers of all time. He finished his career with a 24.3 points per game, averaging 37.6% from deep, and 49.6% from the field. Larry Legend entered the league at the age of 23, and made an immediate impact for the Boston Celtics. During Bird's first campaign, he was selected to the All-Star team, combining the sweet outside shots he wore throughout his career, with a variety of mid-range dribble jumpers. He improved each season, until he became an assassin, when left on a one-on-one coverage. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant is arguably the best pure scorer in NBA history. He has a career average of 27.1 points per game, a career clip of 38.4% from deep, and 49.6% from the field. Kevin Durant is an unstoppable offensive force. He combines leverage with a 6'10", 240-pound frame, to easily blow by opposing defenders, who crowd him on the perimeter, for an easy 2 at the rack, and when he gets down, he'll do whatever it takes to put a smooth J from anywhere on the court. In this category, KD takes the edge. Athleticism. Larry Bird was famously unathletic. Looking at old Larry Legend moment, the first thing you notice is that he only got 2 inches off the ground when he dunked. Larry Legend knew that he was not as fast or athletic as the competition, but one thing was sure: he didn't care. He was proud of his wonderful ethics of work, always in the gym after a match, to practice his shooting skills. Bird worked tirelessly on his jumper, pouring in efforts that paid off big time during the postseason, providing the muscle memory to make dozens of big shots for the Boston Celtics. Kevin Durant is perhaps the most athletic forward. He's so agile, it's easy to forget he's only 6'10". KD took an explosive first step early when he entered the tournament. He has consistently hit over 75% of his attempts from 0 to 3 feet, with a stunning crossover hitting the rim. Here too, KD got the edge. Defense. Early in KD's career, he was routinely punched and bullied by bigger forwards on the block, bleeding for the OKC Thunder. Durant hit the gym every summer, and eventually developed into an excellent all-around defender, who could tame small guards on the rim and protect the rim. However, Kevin Durant has never been named to an all-defensive team, and advanced stats do not place him in the top 10% of the league, for the worst finish of his career. Although Larry Bird was on par with Kevin Durant's height and momentum, he caused controversy with his basketball IQ and 110% effort. Bird finished his career averaging 1.7 steals per game, and countless deflection. Larry Legend saw the game slower than the other players, and used his mental strength to jump out of the passing lane, and create an easy transition basket for his teammates. He also had the ability to pull off big wins in crunch time, taking lives away from the competition, at the end of a close game. Larry Bird finished his career as a 3-time All-Defensive selection, and was known for riding the Celtics at free safety. Larry Bird takes the edge. Leadership. Kevin Durant is a great leader. He doesn't actually have as much of a voice as Kobe Bryant during practice, but he's spent most of his career working as hard as he can on his game, the fattest gym rat in the NBA. Despite his superstardom, KD's teammates were motivated after seeing doing more after long practices, or watching him grinding during the summer. KD led by example throughout his career, humbly pushing himself, and encouraging more players around him. On the other hand, Larry Bird was a New York City sewer rat, who get fat after eating 2 donuts and a loaf of bread. Larry Legend worked tirelessly to improve every aspect of the game, and pushed harder than any NBA player we have seen. Most importantly, it was the culture of power that Bird instilled while with his Boston Celtics. Larry Bird became a legend among fans, after the hitting huge shots, but the pain he went through practicing turned him into a mythological creature for his teammates. Bird inspired his teammates to fight on every possession, no matter what. Bird takes the edge here too. Clutch. Kevin Durant is a transcendent shooter, who gets his jumper in clutch situations. He played dozens of games for the Thunder and Warriors during the playoffs, and wasn't afraid to win. Larry Bird on the other side, is one of the most clutch players of all time. He has 4 buzzer beaters to his name, and that may not seem like much, but it came during big moments. Larry Legend always seemed to increase his clutchosity in the postseason, by pulling the Boston Celtics to the finish line, at the end of a tough game, and helping them secure many competitive games. Impact. Kevin Durant had a significant impact on OKC. He won 4 scoring titles as a member of the Thunder, and led them to the postseason for 6 seasons, won a Western Conference title, and led the league in playoff points per game, 4 times. However, he didn't get his first championship, until he joined the Golden State, where he teamed up with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, to form a competitive super team. In 1978-79, the year before Larry Bird joined the Celtics as a rookie, Boston won on 29-53 record. In Larry Legend's first NBA campaign, the following season, he led the Celtics to a 61-21 regular season record, and advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals. In Bird's second year, the Celtics put up a banner. Larry Bird helped the Celtics leap from one of the league's worst franchise, to champion in 2 years. That's what we call impact. Larry Bird guided the Boston Celtics to the playoff in his career every year, but the 1988-89 season, he played only 6 games due to injuries. Once more, Bird has the edge here. Basketball IQ. Kevin Durant has one of the highest IQ athletes in the competition. He is a student of the game, who prides himself on stealing from the best modern NBA players. KD knows when to commit to his teammates, and uses his gravity to open up space, and shoot open jumpers. He also knows when to go into killer mode, carry his team on his back, taking home the W with his incredible dribbling skills. On the other side, Larry Bird is arguably the highest IQ players of all time. He had Chris Paul's understanding of how to run the offense, together with Gary Payton's ability to pick off passes on defense. Larry Bird was a chess master, playing against a group of beginners. He saw 6 moves ahead, and used his knowledge of the game, to overwhelm the league with faster, stronger, and more athletic moves. With no doubt, he got the edge here. One-on-one game. Larry Bird was one of the greatest team players in history. He was a big play forward, who loved nothing more than getting his teammates clean looks at the rim, or from beyond the key. But when the need arose, Bird was a great solo player. He used a full bag of mid-range pump fakes to rock opposing defenders on their heels before launching an uncontested J, or slow-stepping into the lane for a flat-footed layup. Kevin Durant is the most dominant one-on-one player in the NBA today. His numbers for the 2021-22 season are staggering. He is taking a league-high 13.4 tightly contested jumpers nightly, while converting at a 52.0 field goal percentage. Throughout his career, he has shown the ability to force connections through the middle, and beyond the arc. KD is also a top 5 hoop cutter, who finishes the lane with ease. Durant's ability to produce solid shots off the dribble, and attack from the inside, makes him one of the best one-on-one players in NBA history. And he definitely deserved to have the edge here. Career. Kevin Durant has had an amazing career. He has 2 championship, and 4 scoring titles. He won the MVP 2013-14 award, he is a 9-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA member. But his resume doesn't compare to Larry Bird's. Larry Legend is a 3-time league champion, and 3-time MVP. He is a 12-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA member, and was named to the All-Defensive Team for 3 seasons. Bird had one of the most notable careers of any American professional athlete. Who is better? Larry Bird and Kevin Durant are both best forwards in NBA history. KD's career is not yet finished, so he still has time to add to his career resume, and can keep to Bird in our head-to-head matchup maybe in years to come. So far, Larry Legend is the best overall player. Bird combined his high basketball IQ and outrageous work principles to dominate the league throughout the 1980s, bringing Boston's team back to life, as they struggled to dominate the league in the 1980s. Alright guys, This is all I have for today. If you think I left out something, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments section down below. Also, if you find this video interesting, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.